Start recording.
Penis, vagina, boob, shit, crack, cunt.
Yes, that's
You got
literally.
Tourette's?
Did that get into the recording?
Yeah, that got into the recording.
Yeah.
Oh dear, here we go.
Here it goes.
It makes me wonder why they shout at Matt Mercer just as he's about to start like monologuing.
Yeah, that's.
That's what made me want to do it.
By the way, if you guys heard, they basically removed every single thing off YouTube with Brian W. Foster in it.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Did
No
they
way.
finally remove it? Did they?
They finally
Yeah.
got rid of it.
But what they're going to do for like what they've taken off? Like,
Everything.
They've
Search, for,
taken-
search
they've-
for Grog and all that, have they?
Must have.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
joking.
they took off all the. I know they took off all the Talks marketing and between the sheets stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder,
I don't know whether they would have
actually-
taken off the one shots where he introduced them, but they've
maybe
taken
they've
off.
just cut it down, like. But
Cut it out, yeah.
Mm.
They would have taken off because he ran I think it was like a 4-part miniseries with a sort of different game system. I think it was called Undeadwood, which was really
Oh
good.
yeah, it was really good.
He was excellent in that. But fuck him. He
Yeah,
was mean
fuck
to
him.
Ashley Johnson, and
Fuck
she's
a
a
wanker.
fuck him. And now he's in our recording because we're speaking about it. So fuck him.
Yeah.
fuck.
And I don't know how to cut stuff out, so that's not getting cut. out.
Disclaimer: we all think he's a cunt.
Yeah.
You,
Cast banishment.
And if you don't agree, fuck you.
you go into the shadow realm, my guy.
Exodia. Obliterate.
Literate.
It's time to go.
It's over, Kyber.
I have no weak cards in my deck. I just bend all the rules and fuck you.
Oh.
How? Because fuck you, that's how. The
Here
heart
are
of
the rules. I
card,
have money.
see?
I have the ultimate card. Plot convenience.
I play my trap card, plot armor. It allows me to go, fuck you, none of that works.
There are so many times where, like, you watch that show and it's just like, oh my god, that is literally just Deus Ex Machina trap card.
Yeah.
Have any of you seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
I've seen
No,
little
Yeah.
bits of it, yeah.
You gotta watch.
I've-
If you
I've
like
watched
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dragon Ball Z and the Hellsing Abridged. Just if you haven't watched it, watch it because
Oh, yeah. Well, the
Fucking
guy who
amazing.
plays Frieza in Team 4-Star, he's the guy who created Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Mm.
yeah. Hellsing Abridged. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch it because it's fucking amazing.
They
I know
mini
all the words
crossovers
to
into
that.
Dragon Ball Abridged as well.
I went for a walk. Fuck off, did you? But I did.
I was just chilling in my room like a baller.
Hey,
Yeah.
Vegeta.
And he,
Ghost
was-
Snapper.
ah!
So, D&D? Anyone?
Suppose we might.
I love how we were just the way it started there, and it just all went on to like a Yu-Gi-Oh fucking night, and it was like, oh yeah, cool. That's
This is your night now. You're getting all sorts of puns thrown at you.
Oh.
Yeah.
how different that night would be than normal.
But these
remember-
ones are Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones.
That's totally,
That would be a complete change of pace.
that would be.
Can I check for trap cards?
I place my character face down under the rug.
and somehow it works. That's-
Yeah.
So. Oh my god.
We've already broken him.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. The first
I
20
think
minutes
that's a
of recording
record.
is just us lot breaking the DM.
It doesn't take much, to be honest. It doesn't take much for me to lose composure. I'm not gonna lie. All it took last Saturday was Sean going, "Yo, when I talk about sports,
Oh, that was so
We
funny.
like sports and we don't care who knows.
so the sports on last session, guys. Okay, well, we're talking.
So I cast magic missile at 3rd level.
Fuck, you wish
Ray
you
of
could have.
sickness.
Oh, ray of sickness on an undead minotaur.
Got a natural 20 though, which meant nothing.
I know. The
Literally
most
done it.
wasted natural 20.
Honest to
The
God.
best ones.
Yeah, the ones that do nothing.
Just like
There
all
are 2 of them in that last good session.
Literally, all I achieved in that fight was to float up in the air and kind of stay there.
Yes.
You'll never catch me!
I've got to listen to the rest of that session.
You really do.
It's so
You
fun.
do. Like nothing really interesting else happens in it. Like don't matter what anybody else says.
Mm.
Nothing bad happened. Guys didn't
Yeah.
like.
No one got betrayed or anything
Yeah,
like
nothing
that.
like that
No,
happened.
not at
It was
all.
all fine. Everything was fine.
Yeah, everything was cool.
It was kind of
Everyone-
just like a 3-hour sales pitch for Sporks, really.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly as I intended.
Oh, and that's all now canon as well. So when you guys are eating in taverns and whatnot, you will be served sporks.
It's good because I know Foom was a success in life already.
It might its son. So, hello everybody. We're a week early than usual, as I was saying to Stuart earlier on. I was that caught up in creating and things on Sunday that I was like, we need to play again soon. I'm off all week. I don't even care if it's a during the day fucking session. If people could make it. Anyway, where we last left off, you guys had just infiltrated a Iron Fist base. Not even a full base, just like a wee command center. You found a load of treasure and gold and whatnot, and a few ragtag bits of information. Neff found himself a nice little scroll that's unidentified at this moment in time, and you found letters addressed to somebody called Thogrim, detailing a few plans on what's away to happen, a couple of correspondence from a little spy known as Bretton Comweld, who seems to have been following you guys, and during your infiltration you heard some noises and there was a few Iron Fist members coming in with some captives. 2 of the captives were brought into the room. You guys managed to hide. Somehow somebody managed to hide underneath the rug in the middle of the fucking room.
Hey.
And none of the 2 guards noticed them. Although the 2 captives did.
Someone else managed to break a bed by attempting to hide under it.
Yes, somebody managed to snap a bed. Somebody then managed to launch said bed in a fit of anger. But that's by the by. You then managed to release the captives and fight the captors. I was going to say release the captives, but fight the captives. That doesn't make any sense at the moment. You managed to fight the captors and kill them. One of the captives managed to slice off a dinosaur's head in one fell swoop, and then managed to kill the giant orc. Thank you. I allowed that to happen, guys. You know, like, give me some of the credit on that, but okay.
I was clapping myself, but
I know, but I'm taking some of your credit for that, so.
enough.
You managed to kill the fat bastard Thogrim, and the third captive that was brought in managed to make his way up to you guys. He's still bound and injured. He's revealed himself to be Sir Craven Mansbane. You notice the name because it was on one of the letters that you had just read before you were rudely interrupted. And that's where we left off, wasn't it? Where we finished up.
Mm-hmm.
So, before we go on, can I get from Emrys, you killed Thorgrim, didn't you?
Didn't he
No,
kill himself?
He killed himself.
Thorgrim killed himself, yeah.
Thorgrim killed himself. You didn't get the killing blow on him. Can you
No.
make an investigation check on Thorgrim
Yeah.
for me, please?
That is a 9.
Yeah, it's not high DC anyway. When you see the body of Thorgrim drop to the ground, and then as Sir Craven Mansbane makes an appearance and is speaking, you see something twinkly on the back of his loincloth. It looks to be sticking out of like a wee pocket sort of thing. Do you go for it?
Yes.
As you pick it up, you see it's got a strange little shape about it. It's got a gold inlay on it and a nice big jewel in the middle, and it looks a little bit like this. Give me 2 seconds. Where the fuck is it? I did
Did
have
you
it.
know that there's a way of posting this stuff to Roll20 and it appears on everyone's screen?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. It was in that game I played a while ago, and I was like,
I've sent it into
Sorcery is
character
this.
art.
Ooh, really?
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
cool.
It's quite tiny in your hands, but it seems like a little lucky charm that you could keep on yourself at all times. It feels like it's got a little bit of a charge to it, but nothing magical about it at the moment.
"Ooh, I've just seen it." Ooh.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
So you can. I'll put into your inventory in a wee while. But that's your feather wand.
Oh, yay!
Ah,
Just because I'm being a nice little DM to you.
I guarantee that you will regret this in the future. You'll be like, "Why the fuck did I give him this?"
I did say that it doesn't have a charge at the moment, so
Oh, okay.
you would need to find somebody to charge it up, and there's only like a few artisans around Idrisil that would do such a thing. But you have a feather wand at the moment. You might be able to charge it up
Yay.
down the line. And
And they'll just send a picture of how happy I am. I got feather wand.
as you're leaning down, as Emrys is leaning down and picking up this little token from Thorgrim, you get this feeling coming from your wrist. The bracelet that you share with Mouse starts pulsating on your wrist, and you look over and see her, and you see the green sparkle that usually is hidden. You've only seen it a few times from her, but you see it start to emanate from her body. She just looks over at you and just goes, "Oh, bagger," and just boop,
Oh.
flashes out.
What the fuck just happened?
Where did she go?
Okay, so I don't know what happens. She does come back.
That's not normal.
To her, she said it is. I do not question. I travel with her. I protect her.
Yeah, she does this sometimes.
Why do you protect her? Out of curiosity.
That is a story for another day, my little friend. Maybe once you explain to me why you hide under beds, then maybe I share with you story.
Oh, I can explain that right now. I'm not very
He's
tough,
an idiot.
and hiding under the bed means that I don't get hurt as much, and I can cast spells and hurt people back without. Because if I get hurt a little bit, I'm probably just going to go down. I'm not really much of a fighter.
As
Well,
someone
you-
who knows how to fight from a distance, hiding under beds is not a good angle.
Well, it was working fine for me until someone else decided to get involved.
I was just trying to help you get a clearer shot.
You were trying to piss me off. But
Well,
it's fine.
that would have been a happy side effect.
Well, anyway, I forgive you.
Gentlemen,
We are
this is
also-
neither the time nor the place.
We are also fucking dead.
You all
Anyway,
Well,
hear,
we're still alive so far.
you all
While,
hear
while this is all going on, I'm walking over to Mansbane to give him the letter as well.
he just looks at you and he's like, "Can somebody please cut my bindings first?"
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
wait a minute.
sorry. And I'll just slit the bindings. My bad.
Who the
Sorry,
fuck's this?
Mansbane.
I say as I point to Mansbane. Who's this?
None of your business.
Oh, when did he get here?
About
When
5
you were
minutes ago.
asleep.
I mean, I don't pay a lot of attention.
Hmm.
I wish to thank you all.
Uh,
It's you really shaved our bacon.
Shaved your bacon?
I had it under control, Mansbane. It's fine. I had it complete under control. I was just waiting for the moment.
Well,
A well
At this
placed
point-
trap is always.
At this point, Stormcrow gets his lighter in his hand. She just heard the thing of bam, bam, bam.
give me a performance check. Let's see. Let's see how well that goes down.
18.
Yeah, that went down very well. You know, it was everybody turns and looks, and just a little chuckle on Mansbane's face. Just yes, indeed.
I prestidigitate a wee applause.
Aw, that's so nice. Where are you prestidigitating it from, though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's more the important question.
Yeah.
From just from me,
Oh, right. Okay, that's fine.
I'm behaving at the moment.
At the moment, yes. So, as you cut Mansbane's ties, you see, he's able to sort of flex his muscles a bit more now. He looks a bit. He's about 6 foot odd, old orc fellow. He looks like he's still got the muscles, but over the years, some of it's deteriorated into, like, solidified into fat. Like, he's got that.
Yeah.
You know, that built look, but also the old.
Like Viking style.
Yeah, you know, like Schwarzenegger looks at the moment. You know, just a wee bit. He looks a wee bit pudgy, but he's not. It's just mostly reduced muscle. That.
Underneath it is muscle.
I like
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, like a bit Hulk Hoganish. He's just looking at you all and so. Oh, the letter. I apologise. My head's a little bit weary.
Understandable.
Takes he takes the letter out and looks at it and goes, so you're from the Baizan caravan, I believe, if I'm reading this correct.
Correct.
Okay. I just see him reading along. He's just reading the letter. Everything goes silent for about 20 minutes
20.
while he's reading this letter, you know.
Okay.
That's a jab at last week when
Oh, right.
somebody was reading a letter and it went silent for about half an hour. Yada yada yada. Oh, the caravan's been moved.
That's
Oh.
correct.
It says here that you're looking for your group. That's in Apleona already. They're to guard me on the way there. That's fine. Have you made contact with them yet?
No, I came straight to you.
Okay. I'll get something sorted. Do you know where they are?
Unfortunately, I don't. I was simply sent with the message. All I was told is that they were somewhere here in Apleona, but I didn't get enough details, I'm afraid. I'm beginning to sense something. This guy seems familiar, and I point to Stormcrow.
Okay, make a history check for me, please.
Yep, will do.
And you give me one as well, please, Storm.
Okay. 25.
7.
So, Abigail, you're looking at Stormcrow, and he looks familiar, but there's part of you that goes, I'm not good with other races. Does he just look familiar to other drow elves?
Wow.
I don't want
This
to say,
didn't take long, did it?
I don't want to say anything just in case. But Stormcrow, you recognise her instantly. You recognised her when she walked through the door.
Yep.
You know her to be Abigail Dreamax. You've met her before in Jarl Hanensberg, whatever it's called again. What's it called? Was I right?
Yeah, Jarlson Hasenberg.
Yeah, that's it. Jarls and
Yeah,
Hansenberg.
yeah.
And you know that she is also a member of the Byzan Caravan.
Yep.
She is a scout. And you recognise her instantly. You know that that's her position there.
Ramala has pulled a spark out and is now helping himself to the food.
Actually, you two, Neff and Ramala, can I get you two to make either a perception check or an arcana check? Actually, more arcana, no perception.
Oh, but I'm not good at that.
Oh, I'm actually good at Arcana.
Oh shit!
I bet you roll a
17.
4.
Oh,
I'm a +0, but I rolled a 17.
you rolled a
I
17.
rolled a 6 for +3.
So, Neff realises that he can do magic as he's standing there
Well done, Ned.
eating into
Jesus!
his pig. He realises that he can do magic. Oh my god! But Ramala, that tinny feeling in your head, in your ears, you feel a pulsation coming from the stone table.
Oh, chicka wow wow.
The stone table.
From the stone table. It
Okay.
seems to be cutting through. It's not helping your the tinnitus in your
Yeah.
ears, but it's now pulsating into your head.
I'm going straight over there.
You're going to check it. Could you give me an investigation?
I even drop my spark.
I'm just gonna go lean against the wall, twiddling my knife like.
Good old. Oh no! Why did I roll on this when I have real dice? Keep doing this. 11.
So as you look at this table, you see that it is a solid piece, but just underneath it there looks to be a couple of bricks that are out of place. There's no cement or anything in the middle of them.
As a former stonemason.
Yeah, that's really bad for you.
No, I'm straight in there. I'll take out my my dagger and I'll wedge them out if I need to. And
It's fine. These two stones just come straight out.
oh, okay.
This seems to be a hiding place. It's got a little box that's inside.
Okay. I will pick up the box.
And have a look inside.
I will like to check it for traps.
Okay, give me a perception check or an investigation.
Oh shit! I rolled that again. It is definitely not trapped.
Yeah.
So, how do you want Ramala's face to blow up? I'm joking. Alright, calm yourself outside, whoever
Yeah,
that is.
but yeah, now that I know it's definitely not trapped, I will open the box.
Yeah. It isn't trapped, it's just a regular box that's not got anything in it. That's not got anything in it. That's not got anything on it that's trapped. The box, as you open it up, you see it's got a blue, like satin cover over the thing that's inside. As you pull that back, you see quite a large circlet
Ooh.
inside. It's made of, to you as a dwarf, you'll recognise it's like a silver mixed with like some mithril wrapping. Like, you know that, you see that it fits on. It's obviously created just to fit snugly on somebody's head. It's got beautiful wave-like patterns on ingrained on the silver, the bands, and in the middle is just one giant sapphire. You feel sort of the magic radiating from the sapphire.
Okay. When I open the box or pick it up or anything, does the sound get louder in my head?
No, it seems to dim a little bit.
Ooh.
It's like, because it was hidden, now that it's out there.
Interesting.
Let's hold on. Let's see if he sees it. He has a look over. Mansbane looking over at you and goes, "What's that you have, my friend?"
Oh, it's an old family heirloom. I've had it for years. Now we're out of the fight, I thought I would take it out and put it back on again.
Oh. May I see it, please?
Oh no, I promised my granddad I would never let anyone else touch it.
Can I get a persuasion check, please?
Can I insight him?
You can insight
Yeah.
him, yeah.
I'll make deception because
Deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
And anybody
Can
who
I-
wants
Off.
anybody who wants to call it insight.
I mean, I think you all know it. I rolled a natural one.
I rolled a 14.
19.
Yeah, you all can tell by the way he's speaking, and also Stormcrow, you've travelled with him for a while. You know that he's talking bullshit because he didn't have a box
Nicholas
with
doesn't know.
him. Neff just
Never
turned-
doesn't know where he is
Fine.
still.
Oh my god.
Nicholas is like, well, I believe Ramallah.
Yeah, like you've travelled with Neth for about a year, and he's never seen you once take it out, but he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool, that's fine."
Ramallah says it, and it's true.
Are you, Emrys? Are you inciting as well, or
Okay,
are
might
you
as well.
Are you just believing Rom?
The
I don't
the
know why
bullshit.
you wouldn't trust him.
Sick.
Oh, yeah, you're just trusting him as well. You know
I've
that's
never had any reason to doubt this dwarf.
so it's
As
3
I
for
kind
3.
As I look up, and I guess I could probably quite clearly see that no one bought into that bullshit. I'll
Hold
say,
on.
right, aye.
Hold on, let Sir Craven have a wee go insight as well.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh yeah.
Natural
not very
20,
good.
natural 20.
Natural
got a-
20, natural 20,
You
natural
got
20.
a 10. You got a 12 minus 2. So he's not really wise as an old man. Fucking idiot. He's intelligent though, but he's not wise.
Yeah, I'll just say, listen, I'll let you look at it, but you have to promise to give it back.
Oh, I
This is
promise.
important. I've only just found it, but for reasons I will not go into right now, I think this might be something that I've been searching for.
I doubt it.
No.
Because he takes it and he looks at it and he's like, this. This. How did you get your hands on the Oracle's eye? Are you a member of the... Am I surrounded by members of the Fist? And he just sort of stands on edge a little bit. No.
Well, no, I just found it in here. But it's mine.
That would explain it then. Well, that belongs to the Oracle Apleona.
Well, I don't see her having it. Tell me something. What is the Oracle's eye? What does it do?
They say that when the Oracle wears it, it helps her visions. It gives her a third eye to look into the ether and see her visions clearer.
Right, it's the serious moment, so I won't make the joke I was going to make. Right,
You know what,
well...
You know what in her third eye, no?
Well, technically it'd be a fourth.
Well,
no, I will then...
I hear there's a serious reward going out for this at the moment.
Okay, well, I found it, and you promised you would give it back.
Yes, I did. I'm a man of my word.
Stormcrow just looks over at Ramallah and goes, please, Ramallah, we're on the mission. Big bag of cash, rather than sending it to some arsehole for a couple of beers. Let's think about the big bag of cash.
What bag of cash are you talking about?
At least one of you's smart.
He just said there's a big reward for it. Let's get the big rewards.
Look, we can talk about this later, but I'm being completely genuine here when I say I think this item is important for me. I think I was meant to find this.
Go and do an insight check.
Yeah,
I'll do
you
a
can.
persuasion. I will roll with real dice. Oh, nice. Dirty 20.
13.
As Ramallah saying this, Storm, you're not used to him speaking so eloquently and heartfelt about something. He seems genuinely thinking that this is something for him. Even though you have been informed that it is integral for Apleona's Oracle.
Look, I'll hold on to it for now, and if it ends up being something that I need for what I need, then we can talk about it. But if not, or if it doesn't end up being what I think it is, I'll happily hand it over. You have my word.
What do you think it is, may I ask?
And what could you possibly need it for?
I don't know yet.
You see him sort of drop into himself a little bit, and you guys, Emrys, Storm, and Neff, you've seen this before where if you guys have been sitting with him, he drops himself staring at fires, but you can see him just sort of starting to stare at this circlet now with the same sort of questioning look, and he just goes silent.
Emrys turns to the rest of all the new guys and goes, if it turns out he is bullshitting, I will throw him off a bridge myself, trust me.
I honestly don't give two shits.
And I just look around and goes, trust me, if he says he's going to dangle someone off a bridge, he's going to dangle someone off a bridge.
I stare at you again, trying to think where on earth I know you from.
Go and give another history check, Abigail, but at disadvantage this time, because you're,
Okay.
you're
I'm
trying
gonna
Yes.
real dice it then. Right, so first roll was a 3, which with my modifier is a 5. Hang on, so we're history checking, right?
History checking, yeah.
Yeah, so with my modifier, that's a 5. And let's see. Yeah, it's a 5.
You're getting further away now. You're now panicking in your head, like, does he think I'm being... Does he think I'm staring at him? What's that? I know him from somewhere, but I just can't place it.
Stormcrow just gives her a friendly smile and a nod.
As all this is now happening, Mansbane's looking around at everybody and he's thinking. He just turns to you all. Right. Well, let's get out of here then, shall we? I don't want to be here. Dreamax,
Yes, my lord.
we should be looking for your friends.
Indeed. In the meantime, you have my bow.
Perfect. Thank you. Shafrat, come. We take our leave. Are you joining us, friends?
Yeah, whatever.
We're trying to get out of here, so...
Can I get an insight on Mansbane just to see what he's about?
Yeah?
Oh, that was on 19 for so long.
Mansbane seems to be an orc person.
Eplis, you're killing it tonight.
I know.
Learning all sorts. You can do magic. There's an orc in the room.
You haven't rolled a double figure tonight so far.
Oh,
Well, half an
no.
hour in as well. That's
It can't get any worse than this, right?
no.
Oh wow, you
Well-
wait.
Yeah.
That's the commentator's curse I've ever heard it. So, right, so if we're all heading out, Stormcrow just casually walks up ahead and goes, "Yeah, sure, no problem, I know the way," and just leads everyone out.
So we're going back.
As
Yeah.
everyone leaves, can I take a moment to circle it and can I see if I can? Obviously, I know I don't have time to, not attune to it, but intuit what it's about. But is there anything I can
Throw me
work
an
out
arcana.
about magical?
Give me an arcana check.
Okay. Oh, why am I using real dice? Oh, thank fuck I didn't.
As you sort of... do you have anything, any spells or that would be useful as this? You don't have, like, identify or anything like that, no?
I don't have identify. I was having a quick look. Not really. I have like it's like I have like the telepathic communication and things like that. I have
Yes.
to take thoughts, but obviously none of that's going to help.
No. What I would say, as you're looking over this, you pop your crystal out of your hand and you sort of run that over the sapphire. And as you do, oh pardon me, there's just the little pulse of magical energy that you've felt before. Just sort of, you get an understanding of it. It's not so much anything that would help with yours. It's just, it's calling out to its magical, like its magical counterpart. This is now looking to get back to its owner. That's what sort of you're sensing from it.
Okay.
It's a sense that you've sort of got before with certain items that had magical properties in your past.
Okay.
But it's nothing, it doesn't feel like it's ebbing anything from you personally. It's just you managed to feel this magical pulse as it was going out. You're more in tune with your magic than you are than others at this moment in time in your party.
Okay. I will chuck it in my bag and catch up with everyone.
Okay. Just moving you guys outside again. So you're taking
Moving our way outside.
the lead again, Storm, yeah?
Yep.
If you give me a survival check.
Okay.
It's not going to be a high DC for this because you guys have already came this way, but it'll just depend. It'll just find how long it takes for you guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 5.
So you start following the pathway that you went before, and in the heats of the battle, you've forgotten what ways, what you had to look out for. You start going back along passages and then seeing these little scratches in the walls again, and as you follow along, you're just like missing them because you've not got Mouse's abilities that was boosting everybody to see all these things. So it takes you a while, but you will eventually start getting back on track. You start heading towards like the openings that you remembered, towards the light and things like that, and you start seeing like the side passages that are off, and oh look, there we go, that's the scratchings there, blah blah blah. But it does take you a few hours to find your way back to the castle's, the stronghold's secret entrance that you came down.
Yep.
As you guys are coming back up the secret staircase, you see a few guards who are still on duty, with their halberds and spears and whatnot pointing down the shaft. Are you guys trying to be stealthy or anything like that, or what do you want to do coming up? Are you...
Give him a shout to say party coming in or something like that.
Me personally, I'm trying to sort of kind of keep myself a bit hidden, like my face a bit hidden from him and that.
Give me a either a stealth or a deception check.
I'm gonna go stealth.
Ooh,
Do
kitty cat's being stealthy.
Yeah.
17 for me. Stealth.
So you're trying to be a little bit...
I'm on guard because I've just not long been like nearly
Captured.
arrested. So
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping myself out of view a little bit, so I'll probably kind of use some of the group to sort of protect, probably the bigger sort of barbarian to sort of just kind of hiding amongst the group.
So you sort of keep yourself behind Mansbane and
Yeah,
things like that. And
yeah.
so that's no problem. As you guys are shouting up, you know, oh, coming back, you know, blah, blah, the guards all sort of stop and see you, Stormcrow, and go, ah, Mr. Stormcrow, Captain Godger informed us you guys went down as well. How did everything go? Did you find our people?
Unfortunately not. We didn't find any trace of them, I'm sorry to say, my friends.
God, Captain Godger couldn't find anything either.
Is Godger back?
Yeah, she's been back for a few hours. The way that she went, she says that it took her further into the castle. Underneath there, she couldn't find anything. It was a dead end.
We will need to speak with her and tell her our findings as soon as possible. Please.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got some important information we may want to share with her.
Okay. Please, this way. He just looks over and sees Sir Mansbane. He's like, Sir Craven? Yes. These people were nice enough to rescue me and my compatriots. I need to speak to Captain Godger as well. If you would allow me to go through... Yes, of course, sir. Yes, follow along with them. We'll get Manfred to take you along.
I flick the guard a silver piece.
Oh, that's nice of you. He just looks at you and just... sir, there's no need for that, and he goes to hand it back to you.
No, yours now.
Okay. It takes him off guard a little bit. Thank you. And you just hear as you're muttering, as you guys are getting led out of the room, hear one of the other guards, "Why didn't I get a silver piece?" Arsehole.
How many other guards are there?
There were about 8 other guards in there that were facing down, so...
Okay, I will drop 4 coppers and 4 silvers in the ground.
They all turn and you hear the bag and they go for it. You hear just like a scrammy.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Fight over my pennies.
Sorry, monkeys, dance.
You guys are then taken along the passageways. They look a bit familiar to you, but it seems like you're getting taken back into the main ballroom, or the main grand hall. Sorry, not ballroom. I keep calling it a ballroom all the time. It's not. It's a fucking grand hall. And you see.
Maybe it hosts balls as well.
It will at some point, but it's not important for that just now.
A bit like Ramala loves hosting a ball.
As many as he can.
As many as he could fit.
Balls every night with Ramala.
So, as you guys enter into the room, you see... Actually, can I get a perception check from everybody? Because I just want to see who sees stuff.
I want to see if Neff actually notices he's back in another room.
That's the reason I'm asking.
Jesus.
Double digits.
With a
Yay!
17.
Nice.
17 for me.
14 for me.
Rom, what did you get?
17.
You got a 17 as well. So
That's so weird.
everybody in double digits. As you're walking in, you're seeing like how the grandiose nature of this place for the first time. Like the last time you guys that were in here, it was quite dark and, pardon me, not very well lit. But now you're seeing sort of the magnitude of the place. There's like it's like a mix of building. Like you see a bit of dwarf here, a bit of elven and human and blah blah blah. Like it's all quite beautiful on the inside. Shafra, you are trying your best to keep yourself hidden, so you're not actually seeing any of this. You're more focused on right, where are we?
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
Why am I in here? Emrys, you're at this moment in time, you're just thinking about Mouse. Like, how long till she's here again? Hopefully she gets back soon. Blah blah blah. So you're not really noticing your surroundings. You see Captain Godger standing on one of the tables, looking over what looks to be like a map, and just hear her talking. Right, so what is it we're doing? What is it? Have we had any word from this unit here? Why did this attack happen on this? Like just general chit chat, and as she's speaking to a few other guards, you don't see Lieutenant Licker though. He's not there at this moment in time.
Hopefully he's getting some sleep.
He fucking needs it as well. What's that been?
Yeah.
3 days straight or something? He's been up.
Yeah, poor guy. and he's had us to deal with as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the
Poor
guy-
Dick.
Yeah, exactly.
He's taking a battering.
Yeah. Poor Dick Licker.
Maybe he's been going to too many balls as well.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do as you're walking in?
I just look to Stormcrow. He's the best talker.
Everybody else?
So-
Yeah, I pretty much do the same.
Yeah, I just kind of try and keep my face out of view, sort of thing.
Right, so I just look up at Sir Craven and go, well, I think it's up to me and you to go and explain the situation to the captain.
Yes, it would seem so. Come then.
So as I'm walking up there, I'm getting all the sort of letters and notes that we got from the that we grabbed them. Well, the ones that I've got, the mouse didn't have in her bag,
Okay.
and I'm not going to read them out. I'm just going to pass them to her. So fuck you.
Don't worry, there's loads of stuff there that you managed to pick up. So I'm not going to get you to talk about everything. Captain Godger sees you coming with your note and, oh, so you guys are back. Any sign of my people?
And fortunately not, Captain, but we did manage to find this gentleman who was being taken prisoner by the Fist.
Godger, nice to see you again. Under unfortunate circumstances, it must be. And you just see Captain Godger sort of tense up a little bit, but just like put her hands over her chest and just like, Sir Mansbane, how are
Can I
you
make an
caught up?
insight check on that?
Yeah?
Yeah, same.
Like, what? Is that some sexual tension? Oh, I've got real dice.
I'm going to do it as well. 19. Oh, I don't believe it. You've done the same as me again. Oh my
Natural
God,
20.
What?
I'm gonna do it as well.
Oh, might as well.
Nep's
First
no,
nat
I'm not.
20.
2.
Well,
Yeah.
Is that your
that's
first
about
nat
right
20 in
for
the
me.
session, Nev?
So,
I don't really care.
Yeah,
so that's
shafts.
more my excuse.
Shaft's just standing there like, come on, just get this over and done with. The rest of you are just seeing these little actions, and it's like, you see that she's a little, the way that she's holding herself against them, she's a little bit pissed off
ooh.
with whoever this guy is, and just, like, why is he here? Just get him away. And you see her, so what's this all about now? He just turns and he says, these people rescued me from the Fist, as this lovely gentleman just told you. I believe the targeting was something to do with my involvement with the caravan. But I can't be too sure at this moment in time. This gentleman, he has some papers for you to look at. And she just looks at you, Stormcrow, and just, alright, let me see.
So I just sort of give her all the notes that we've got.
She just looks at the stuff and starts rifling through it. And she goes, we know about that one. We know about, this. What's this? And starts you see that she's putting like notes on this map of Apleona, and my God, these are a lot of these notes are to do with dodgy businesses and attacks. Some have happened, but some they've got it down as a way to attack. Sir Craven, your name's on here for a few places. Yes, I know. They attacked my home a few hours ago. I was speaking to my employee, Shafrat, at the time. That's why he's been dragged into this. And the human there, and he just points over at Abigail, they were delivering a message to me. And unfortunately got caught up in this. We were ambushed. I believe this has been planned out before as well. And she's just looking at him like, right, okay. And I take it you're not going to tell me your theories, are you? I can't say anything at this moment in time, no. But leave it with me. And she's just looking at him again like, I fucking hate you. Like that sort of look, you know, like, please work with me in this situation.
Fucking bureaucracy.
Yes. Like, right, thank you all for this information. If you all look exhausted. So Craven, can I get somebody to have a look at you? No, it's fine. I just need to get back to someplace at the moment. I need to look. Abigail there has been sent from the caravan to look for people that are in the city. I need to start looking for them. And Godja just turns around and looks and just... You do realise that you're travelling with them right now? And she looks at you, Stormcrow, is like, have you not told them where you're from? No.
Well, it didn't really come up in conversation in the middle of a fight with in the middle of the fight we just got in. Oh, by the way, do you know we might have found a hidden room for them underneath the castle?
Under the castle. So the way that you guys left.
Yeah, we managed to follow our way down the road. Luckily, it was marked out in Thieves' Cant, so I managed to find my way. And we found a room where we got all those papers from, loads of treasure, and also one of your soldiers, by any chance, called Phil McCracken.
That was one of the guys that you killed. He was one of the
Thank
ones
God for that, because he was... Yeah, because, well, there was a few of them. So we basically, we found out from the letters that they are passing letters into your camp.
I had my suspicions. Obviously, they were confirmed when you were attacked in the castle by people who know where to put you.
Any luck with the looking for the marks for the Iron Fist?
We've had a look over most of the guards here, but a lot of them aren't on duty at the moment. The ones who are in the castle at the moment, almost everyone's had a look and we can't see anything. The ones that are off duty, we're waiting on them. We've got people going to their houses to see. And from some of these notes that you've passed me, I don't think a lot of the guards are coming back. And she just sort of points at a few of them. And you see that probably most of them are to do with that sort of stuff as well. It's got like notes and blah 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 all over the place. But she just turns around and looks, well, you've got business to be taken care of right now, Sir Mansbane. Stormcrow.
Yes, ma'am?
I'm going to go
Shit,
speak...
sorry, Captain.
Captain, yes, thank you. I was going to let you away with that, but I'm glad that you remembered. I'm going to go speak to Lady Gashwin about maybe getting a reward for you guys. This might have helped us immeasurably. Go away.
Well, it's helped us as well, but we'll be happy with something.
Did we mention that we killed the guy from the letters? What's his name?
Thorgrim.
Thorgrim, aye, he's dead.
We should probably mention that he killed himself.
Yeah, aye.
You killed Thorgrim?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and his pet Fluffy.
Well,
Fluffy.
Let's be fair. We took him down and then he took himself out.
Aye, before we could extract anything from him or bring him to you.
Thorgrim is not a name that I've heard in a while.
Well, you don't have to worry about him now.
Well, might need to try and get a bit of a bonus for you then, if you're taking him off the streets.
Aye, he's definitely dealt with.
It seems the leaders are instructed to take their own lives before they can be captured, Captain.
Yes, well, that seems to be the case with most of them. The ones that you've managed to keep alive so far. One of them, we found his head's caved in against the wall. It seems that he killed himself. The other's not out of his coma yet. Right, I'm going to take this information to Lady Gashwin. I'm going to try and get you guys some money. Come back tomorrow.
If you are getting some money for us, can you try and get the 15% waiver removed so we don't have to pay that?
Maybe. I'll try.
Thank you.
One more question. Just before we head out, Captain, could I maybe have just a moment of your time?
she looks at you. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Real dice. Oh, fuck me. Rolling so well tonight. Didn't have this last night. 25.
Jesus. She just looks at Ramala sort of strangely and yes. Okay.
Thank you.
She hops down off the table onto like a chair and then hops back down onto the floor from there and just starts sort of hopping along at the side of you. We'll go into this room here, and
Thank you.
pulls off the side. So that's Ramala away from everybody just now. So what can I do for you, Mr. Ramala?
Well, two things. First of all, earlier on, when you were checking us for marks, did you notice anything strange when you checked me? And I'm like inciting her as fuck.
Roll an insight.
Just to see if I could get anything from her. It's probably gonna be bad, but 3.
I don't think I would need to roll anything against that because she's a fucking guard captain. She just looks at you and she's like, I noticed your mark on the back of your neck. Your unclaimed mark. That's you guys. You don't have a clan or anything, do you? Where you're from?
No.
Yeah,
Not at all.
I seen that. That's
Did you-
about it.
Did you hear anything, or feel anything within yourself?
If you're making a pass at me, I have to tell you, you're not really my type, sir.
No. You're far too short, hairy, and feminine for me. I'm afraid. No. I mean something arcane, something strange.
I don't really know what the feeling is for that, but I didn't really feel anything. Maybe a bit of static electricity or something, but that was about it. I'm
So you don't know-
I'm a little bit fluffy, as you can see. Wherever I go, I generate a little bit of static.
It's just that there's something strange going on. It's the,
They
it's
don't
the,
look good.
It's the, it's the main reason I left the mountains. It's the main reason I've come traveling. And when you checked for my mark, that static you felt, it triggered something with the power that I have. And you see as he kind of deflates a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking desperate to find out. I'm desperate to find out anything I can. Have you ever felt anything like that before? Anywhere, anything, Paul?
As she sees you sort of breaking down and speaking to her like this, she doesn't know what to say to you. She's like, when it comes to magic or any feelings like that, I can't really say anything. But the only thing I could suggest to you, when you walk out of here, go to the temple and go and speak to someone. The only person in Apleona that I know that has a good magical connection is the Oracle.
Well,
If you go and see her, she might be able to help you with what it is you seek. Might
that's a
not be
very
able to
good
do it at this moment in time. She got robbed a few weeks ago. We tried to keep it on the down low, but there has
No,
been
it's
a
okay,
few bounties out there for.
I
anything to do with
I think she'll want to speak to me. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I know you're very busy.
As you go to walk away, she just sort of like pats you on the shoulder make me an Arcana check, please.
Oh, fuck. You little whore. I know what you're doing to me right now. It's just a 10.
You feel a little bit of the pulsating coming again. It's faint this time, but there is something there that's pulsating.
I just stop and look at her for a second. Can I make another insight check?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Sorry, guys. I will try not to take up too much time.
No, it's cool.
Oh, that was an
I'm
18.
18. You see that she doesn't have any look on her face or anything like that. Like she's looking concerned for you. There's the feeling that you've just felt there. It doesn't seem to show on her face whatsoever. Let's see. What can I'll roll something just as a. What's your roll?
An attack roll.
Yeah, an attack roll. That's it. Romala dies instantly.
Malhan's fighting for his life in a small chamber.
Nobody else is around.
What's your AC there, Ramala?
-5.
I don't know what. I'm going to roll something, but it's just to show him that he's just doing the truth. Do I just roll an insight, do you think?
Or persuasion. Or I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll persuasion. A 12. She just turns to you and she's just looking at Ramala, and she just says to you, I would just go to the temple, speak to them. You don't know.
Thank you.
I'm not good with this sort of things. I'm just a fighter. I'm just a soldier. I'm not versed in magic.
Well, I'll be honest. There's not many women that I like, but I think you're pretty sound. And I just kind of put on my facade again, and I just kind of give her a small kind of half bow, and I just say, thank you again for your time. I know you're very busy.
You just see like a sad look on her face, and mixed with a little bit of happiness that you've shown this little bit of like comfort around her. Just take care of yourself, please.
Well, I'll do, and I kind of just hold up my probably 1/3 bottle of whiskey and give it a shake as I start to saunter out the door, back in like normal Romala mode. But yeah, that's.
As Romala's coming out, are you guys speaking about anything outside, or?
No, just generally chatting.
I'm
Okay.
currently by like the exit, kind of like a little bit antsy, sort of wanting to get out of here.
Right.
So I'm like a few feet back, but I'm still staring at Stormcrow, trying to figure out if I know where he's from.
Right, make another history check. Disadvantage. Come on. I'm going
You
to make.
believe?
Yes, I'm going to
Double
make
one.
you remember Stormcrow. Come on.
Right. So
See,
first
I
roll's-
want him to keep getting low. It's going to be funnier.
First roll's a 21,
Oh,
Ah,
boo.
Come on.
and second roll's a 9.
Yes.
As-
I'm gonna love this because it's gonna be like the final fight of the campaign. BBEG gets a natural 20 on it. It's like, that's where I fucking remember you from. And then just the big bad's gonna look and go, what?
That's the way it's going to be at one point. It's going to be like a proper perception check for like Neff as well, and he'll get it at the same time. It's like, yes, I know where we are.
You're the baddie.
Holy shit, I'm a blood hunter.
Holy shit, my
Wait.
name's Neff.
I can do things.
So with a 9, you're now starting to sort of piece together. The longer that you spend with Stormcrow, you're like, yeah, I definitely do know him from somewhere. It's getting to me now. I think I've heard the name.
He finds out they're actually brother and sister or something stupid.
They were actually lovers at one point. That's...
As Stormcrow's going along, he's just whistling a song.
You know what? Are you doing this to try and jog Abigail's memory?
Maybe a little bit.
Give me a performance. Let's see how good you are. That's what she said. Oh!
That's just fucking childish. 18.
So as Stormcrow starts walking past you, Abigail, that tune is playing in your head again. Give me another history check, but just straight roll at this moment in time.
Okay.
Better be a nat. This will be a nat 1 now.
I hope so.
Oh, please God.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
It's a 4. Like
What's your modifier?
+2. I rolled a 2.
You jogged your memory and made it worse.
No.
Can you stop whistling, please? That's all.
That's
He's
the way-
whistling a song.
Yes. It appears to be a song the bard knows. That's you're now concentrating on the song less than the more than the person that's humming the song, whistling the song to you. That's now in your head when somebody says it. He's going past doo 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 doo, and that's like, oh yeah, Pop Goes the Weasel. I love that song. That's brilliant. That's you're now totally enthralled in trying to figure this guy out, but you're also in your head every time somebody speaks. You're just hearing. As you guys are starting to walk away, Sir Craven turns around to everybody as you're walking. So you're all from the Baijan caravan, then, yes?
That is correct.
So I think now would be one of the best times. Or do we wait back? Do you have anywhere that you can rest up for the night? That we can talk?
Funnily enough, yes, we do.
Do you? Right, perfect. Whereabouts is it?
Well, it's a bit of a trek across the city, but we can certainly get our way over there.
Do you know the name of it?
Yeah, have you heard of the phallic fishhook?
Ah,
I thought it was the Diddley Fiddler.
No, that's the ones in Giles and Hagenberg.
Ah, right. Sorry.
Are you two discussing that in character?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I do another history check?
I want to do one too, but I'm going to
right,
message you why I want to do it.
okay.
No, send him no for the history check. It'd be even funnier.
You've had enough chances.
It's a consideration to Harson Jarsenberg, please.
Mine's on the pub.
That's why I
He's
want to
had
do a
enough.
history check.
He's had enough of history attempts with this session. I don't think he's allowed anymore until next time.
Fair enough. DM's choice, though.
On my history check.
Well, now I know where my good rolls are going to.
I'll lean in and whisper to Mansbane, and I'll just safe.
Yes. Thank you, Shafrat. That's fine. We shall congregate there. I will tell you then when we get there. What did you get for your history check, Abigail?
Was that a disadvantage or just straight?
It was. Come on, straight. We'll give it to you straight.
20! Dirty 20, but still.
Dirty 20. Now he's spoken about this, about the Diddley Fiddler. It's completely jogged your memory now on who this person is. This is Stormcrow, the bard that you once met in the Diddley Fiddler.
Who stole one of my daggers.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
So what do you want to do about that? in your now memory?
You're Stormcrow, right?
Oh, well done. I was wondering when you'd remember me.
You stole my dagger. I want it back.
Actually, that is not strictly true. What
I
happened
beg your
was,
pardon.
you were so happy with my performance of Behind Grey Eyes when when we were in the Diddly Fiddler that you gifted me that dagger.
Why on earth would I give away what at the time one of my only means of defense to a singer?
Because,
Was that an
darling, I
idiot?
am just that damn good. And I just
Persuasion,
wink and walk away.
persuasion check against fucking. We're gonna have to get this sorted.
14.
14. An insight check for you.
All right.
Abigail.
You're gonna love my +5 modifier. I say that and I roll a 2 again. It's 7.
The dice gods hate you.
Oh, they do. They fueling the comedy tonight.
Oh my god. So as he says this, you know you should be outraged, and your understanding is sound. Your argument is like, why would I give him that? Like, it's one of my only weapons. But then part of you goes, well, I'm not used to ale. I'm not used to vodka. Maybe I did. Am I thinking this? Did he steal from me? No, he can't have. You know, he looks like a good guy. Like, he doesn't lie. Yeah, no, I must have gave it to him. I apologize.
Abigail blushes a little bit and then walks off in a bit of a huff.
Sir Craven is now walking along, so the Falig Fishhook. We shall go
I need
there.
to make a stop before we go there, if that's okay. I shouldn't be too long.
Okay.
Anyone wants to join, they can.
You're wishing to go somewhere?
Yeah, I just need to go to the temple. There's someone I need to speak to there.
Okay. Shafrat, I believe I can make my way there now. I
Sure.
shall get a guard duty. And he just leans into you and just says, keep an eye on them, please, just now. I trust you just in case anything happens.
Okay.
You'll be able to keep them in the right way.
Gotcha.
And he wanders off.
Can I roll perception on that, see if I can overhear what he says?
Yep.
Ah, bugger 11.
11.
You know what we'll do? Give me a deception as well, Shaf.
Not my greatest thing. Five.
So he hears what you say back, but he didn't hear what Sir Mansbane said to you when he leaned in. He just hears you say, okay. You guys are going to the temple aisle, are you?
Yeah, we'll go by the temple.
It's only just a island down from where you already are. Can I get a survival from someone?
I'll do it.
Well, I was just to
Shafrat.
find out how long it takes, is it?
Yeah, Shafrat, if you do it at advantage, because you know Apthiona.
Wow, a 2 and a 4. The
Oh
dice
my-
gods do not like me tonight.
And mine's a 16.
I got a dirty 20.
For a stealth.
I know, why did I roll stealth?
I don't know why. But
Because I'm an idiot, that's why. Oh, not
So-
20!
No!
so, as Shafrat starts walking away and he's like, I know where to go. He starts walking towards the phallic fishhook, forgetting that you guys said you need to go to the temple aisle. And Abigail and Stormcrow, as you guys walk out, you're like, is that the temple over there? Just like pointing there, completely the wrong way from where he's going. And you guys start walking towards the massive temple that's in the middle of the
I just go, oh right, temple.
it doesn't take long. It takes you like 10 minutes to get to the front. Stormcrow, you remember this from where you guys met up with Ivan Tor before?
Oh, yeah.
Where you guys met Jalix Owens?
Yeah.
The raving lunatic that believed the government was trying to kill him. You guys
And
weren't there for that one, were you?
Yeah. And the Baisan caravan was an inside job.
Yeah, everything was wrong. All the
Yeah, I think
killings and
that's the one
wars.
I missed out on.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah. What happened to the recording of that one?
Yeah, the guy that records stuff for me, he's an idiot. He never done it that right.
Yeah,
that
he
night.
forgot to record that one.
Yeah,
You really need better staff, man.
yeah, I do. That's fucking horrendous. So you guys wander up to the temple and you see it's quite a grandiose looking place. The massive spire up in the middle. It doesn't do it justice on this map, but this is the furthest I get from it. The closest I got to a temple on Incarnate, but absolutely beautiful building. Same with what you were able to see from the stronghold. It looks to be a mix of different building, like the people who built it. It seems to be different sorts of cultures that came together to make this. Grand staircase going up there. You see a load of the temple sisters standing outside, and one is there at the doors, ready to greet you. Good afternoon, everybody. How may I assist you today?
Greetings. My name is Romala Lasonis. I would like to speak to the Oracle, please.
Okay.
Believe me, she will want to see me.
Oh, could you tell me what this is about, please?
It is a sensitive matter that is for the Oracle's ears only, I'm afraid.
Okay. She is a bit busy at this moment in time. There has been
She will want to see
an
me.
incident. Yes, I understand, but without proper clearance.
Well, can you give me the proper clearance, please?
Make a persuasion.
Okay! I get a +7 on those, so I rolled a
8.
12.
You rolled 12 and got 7. So was that
No,
19, was it?
I got a plus. No, I got a +7, but I rolled a 5, so I got 12 altogether.
The sister is just staring at you and is like, I do apologise, but unless you have something to show me that shows that you have clearance to speak to the Oracle just now, I can't.
Can we overhear this?
I will cast Charm Person.
Yes, you do overhear it, but he's casting Charm Person, so...
There you go.
So Wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. Oh, that would help if I rolled it properly. Oh, you jammy bastard.
No.
14.
You needed a 15.
I needed 15. You...
Please, my lady, you have my guarantees that nothing bad will happen to the Oracle, and the Oracle would definitely like to see me right now. If you could.
She just stares at you with this magical fog over her eyes, and... One moment, please. Follow just now, but please stay at the other side of the door. In the vestibule.
Shall we?
You guys following him in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just hop around outside.
So as you guys follow him into this, you come in, you see the size. It's a massive cathedral-looking inside. You see off to the back, there seems to be a few little altars off to the rear of the building. Give me a wee perception check, guys, just in case any of you guys... perception or religion check. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna
Whichever's
get
better,
perception.
I will go for religion, and that'll be a 20.
I rolled
Religion.
a 7.
I rolled a nat 1 on perception.
I rolled an 11 on religion.
So, those of you who rolled over 10, you notice that at the back, these little altars, they're all in front of what seem to be statues, and it seems to be dedicated to all the different gods that are there. This is a huge, like, back section of the temple, and you notice, like, each and every single one of them just got this little part of it in front of it. With your religion check, Stormcrow, you know from before that Apleona isn't a city dedicated to the gods, it's more dedicated now to their oracle. So the gods are sort of... They are worshipped, but not to the same degree as what the oracle is.
Right.
So this temple is dedicated to her, whereas you know that being in different cities around the world... 2 seconds. Sorry, sneeze felt like it was just the way it burst out there, but it just disappeared as soon as I said it.
I mean, Abigail's just barely aware that she's indoors, so...
Yeah.
Well, they're indoors, I should say.
Yeah.
Shafrat sees everything.
Yeah, you know what the setup of this place as well. You're seeing the little crooks and crannies and things like that where people could be hiding, and your paranoia's on edge at this moment in time.
Yeah,
Still...
Go on.
No, on you go.
I was gonna say I'm kind of like do that. My typical 3 exits, one to the north, one to the south, one behind me.
Yeah, you're keeping an eye on everything, like all the windows and things like that as well. Like,
Has your tail gone off, Fluffy?
I don't have a tail.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting. It was Killian.
So he
Emrys is
So
going
you're a
to
Manx
break
tabaxi.
away from the group. Emrys is going to break away from the group and just go wander around by those statues down the other end.
Yeah. As you're wandering around, Emrys, you see a statue there. Give me another religion check, please.
Is he doing that thing looking for his god? Like looking for a Coke bottle with his name on it?
Yeah.
There's my one!
19.
Yeah, you're feeling the pull of your god. You know where his shrine is. It seems to be sort of on the dustier side, darker, danker area, and you've managed to find your shrine to Osiris. Are you going to kneel and pray?
Yes, I am.
Right. Okay. While you're doing that, anybody else? What are you guys doing while you're waiting for?
So,
Are there offerings on these shrines? Oh, sorry.
No, go on, right? You go first.
Is there offerings? Did you say?
Yeah, on the shrines.
Nothing monetary. It seems to just be things like bits of burnt sage and things like that. You know,
Okay.
materials of that, the things that are linked with these certain religions at the moment in time.
Okay.
Like even with your check, you could see that it's not, like I said before, it's not a fully dedicated to the gods temple. Like
Yeah.
there would be tithes and all that, like all over the place and whatnot. These are just like, boom, little pedestals around in front of statues.
Okie doke.
So, Abigail, staring at the wall, basically going, "That's a nice wall." Remembers that they're meant to be in the temple and does a religion check just to see if they feel any sort of comfort or solace. Seriously, dice gods? A four?
Seems to be tapestries of depictions of the gods on these walls. That's you think of it as nice stories. You don't feel affinity with any of them at this moment in time.
Cool.
Stormcrow, were you looking to do something?
Just wandering around. As I'm wandering around, I sort of come across Emerus, but see what he's doing, and then just sort of back away and just like, nah, not my business.
Just leaving him to it.
Yeah, not my business. That's up to him.
No problem. Shaf, are you just wandering about as well? Just keeping an eye on everything?
Like I said, I'm kind of like a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping my back to a wall, a little bit on edge, sort of thing.
Okay. As a few minutes go past and things like you guys are doing what you're doing, you hear coming down a set of stairs the woman that left you guys before. The Oracle wishes to tell me, or asks me to tell you, she wishes to speak with you. She will take an audience with you tonight. If you could all please follow.
Come on then.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yep, we'll follow along.
So you guys are walking up all these stairs. Give me an athletics check for some of you. I just want to see who gets tired.
21.
First.
13.
Athletics.
9.
19.
Not a nat
21.
20 on athletics.
Yay!
Yay.
You walked up the stairs really good.
I
Yes.
bounced up the stairs, apparently.
So everybody's managing to follow this sister of the temple, sister of Apleona, except Neff. He seems to start feeling a wee bit tired going up. Emrys sort of looks up and grabs him and starts pulling him up the stairs with you. Just right, come on, let's go. Eventually you all get up and you see another grand door with like veils and things over it, and the sister turns to you and says, when you're in there, please just try to be succinct as possible. She's struggling with her visions at this moment in time.
No problem at all. I cast
just-
Prestidigitation to make myself clean.
Okay, cleaning yourself up for now. You guys wander in, and it's quite a large room set before you, and you can see that there's lots of candles, incense, things burning in the room. A massive bed sort of in the centre with like linen, not drapes. What would you call the?
Tapestries?
Not tapestries either. This is covering over the bed. It's like it's making the bed look like a tent sort of thing, but it's all sort of
Oh, like a
see-through.
4-poster type of deal.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, it's
Canopy sort of thing.
Canopy. That's the word. Thank you very much. It's canopy over the bed, and out you could see sort of the sun setting in the background. This room opens up into what looks like balconies all along the outside of it, and out on one of the balconies you see an older looking half elven woman just with her back to you at the moment. She's got silver hair flowing down to her back and wearing sort of like sapphire looking clothing, coloured clothing, sorry, not like a sapphire. She's not walking about like fucking in a massive jewel.
Yeah, glitzy as fuck.
Yeah, like as soon as the sun hits you guys in the wrong way, you're way to get blinded. So,
That's what happened to Leo Farron.
oh fuck! You don't want to know what happened to Leo Farron.
I
Jesus
really
Christ.
do.
Yeah,
I desperately do.
maybe one day. As you guys are entering into the room, the doors close behind you, and you just see the woman turn around. Ah, so you're the ones that managed to get an audience with me this evening. Hello.
Hi, hello, Holy One. My name is Romalo Sonus, and I would like to apologise for the means that I gained entry here, but I believed it was prudent to keep our reasonings for visiting as secretive as possible.
Not
I
at all.
come bearing a gift for you, and I
Oh.
reach into my rucksack and I pull out the circlet and proffer it to her.
My eye. Thank you.
Yeah,
Where
was-
did you find this?
it was found under the keep. The group known as the Iron Fist, one of their, I believe, higher up members. It was hidden in his study. I was able to find it due to means I can't fully explain, which is another one of the reasons I would, well, another serendipitous reason I believe that's brought me here to you.
Okay. My many thanks. How? What is this reason? You say you felt something, did you?
I did. I kind of like awkwardly look around at everyone else. These
Calm
are
down,
matters
child.
These are matters I would prefer to speak of with less of an audience. But my friends here and I all worked together to recover this, and had to suffer a terrible battle. So I just would like that everyone got
Jesus.
acknowledged for the effort of bringing this back to you.
Yes, of course. Please. And she just sort of takes up a little bell that's at the side, and the door opens up again, and the same sister walks in, head bowed. Confused at the phrase terrible battle. Fucking shaft rat.
Terrible battle.
Oh, it was terrible. We one-hitted everybody.
Yeah, it was
Oof.
terrible. Hey, I didn't say who it was terrible for. I'm not lying.
As the sister comes in, and yes, yes, my lady. Oh, please. This group, they managed to recover my eye. Can you get them the reward? Get that ready, please. Right away, my lady. 2 seconds. And she wanders back out of the room. Thank you for this. It's very helpful. May I have my eye?
Oh yeah, I proffered it to her. I will go over and hand it over in as polite a way as possible.
She puts it back on her head, and you just sort of see. Give me an Arcana check or a Perception check.
I'll go perception because I'm shit at Arcana. I got a natural 1.
She just,
You've got
We're all
Myra.
still in the room, aren't we?
you're all still in the room, yeah. I will give you guys a
Can
chance to.
I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'll give you.
Oh.
I'll give you all.
No, fuck it, I don't want to. I don't want to do it now.
What did you roll?
It was an 8, but you know. Oh well, it beat an F anyway. That's the good news.
Hey, 16.
I rolled a 5.
Arcana or Perception?
Mine was Arcana.
Yeah, mine was Arcana as well.
Arcana.
Somebody
Did
roll. Oh no, that's me. Don't worry.
What did Emerus get?
Somebody rolled it. Oh wait, that was me.
It's me on deception.
Looking at the wrong game log.
So, Shaft and M, when you guys see the Oracle put her circlet back on her head, you see sort of like her face lightens up a little bit. It's like she's entranced a wee bit. Like she's now complete. Abigail, for somebody who doesn't have any magical innate abilities, you see a little bit of a glint on her as soon as it makes contact with her skin. It's just like a little bit of a connection has been re-established.
Cool.
It's just something that's just your hunter's eyes just sort of caught that just a little bit, but you look and you don't understand it, but you still see it.
Yeah.
She turns to you, Ramala. Thank you very much for this. You've given me much more than I could ever give you in return. So, what is it you wish to discuss?
I kind of just turn to everyone and say, could I have a moment, if that's okay?
I'm the first one to step out the room, understanding that there's mystical connections going on.
I'm just like, whatever, and walk out after Abigail.
So I just sort of look at, as I'm leaving, I can see this has affected him a little bit, and I just look over and just sort of look him through. I said, look and go, you good?
Yeah, hi, I think so. No worse off anyway, for sure. Thank you.
I walk by Ron, pat him on the shoulder, and leave.
Because you've just realised you're in a completely different room.
This isn't the phallic fish hook.
Wait, when did we get out of prison?
When did I leave the caravan?
Who the fuck are these people?
So I just tap Emerus on the back and go, come on, big guy, let's get back downstairs.
Emerus just kind of jovially punches Ramala in the arm like that friendly, like knocking the arm, and then
Give me a
leaves the room.
strength check. A contested strength check. Let's see this.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled pretty good. 18.
11.
Yeah, you just jovially. You see, Ramala sees Emrys winding up to go and give him a little two for flinching dig.
Yeah.
And your dwarven instincts kick in, and you just stay there rock steady. And
Yeah, I
buffed.
brace. I definitely blush a little bit though.
Yeah. The
You
big guy.
can't tell because his face is always red because he's an alky anyway. So.
The big guy touched you.
And
Sort of.
I will never wash this arm.
You were washing it in the first place?
Yeah, he
Just
pressed
use
prestidigitation and stuff.
Clean.
So he's
I'm
never
so
prestidigitation in that arm ever again.
Yeah, that one's getting left out.
So the doors close on you guys, and the oracle just has a little seat in front of you. And just, so what is it you wish to discuss?
Well, I'll try and give you the short version of the story if I can. Something about that circlet. It called to me. Not very long ago, I awakened to some power, magical power, and along with it has come its own painful complications, you could say. I'm trying to find whatever it is I just know I need to find something. I need to make it stop. I need
So
to.
you were not magically gifted before this, then?
Absolutely not. I was nothing. I was no one. And I was a gutter-born piece of shit. Pardon my Elvish.
You see her just have a little chuckle to herself.
I hated myself and my life, and I would go back to it in a heartbeat to get rid of this. And I allow the crystal to form, to sort of come out of my hand. This.
My, this is strange. May I touch it?
Of course. And I proffer my hand.
Fuck you, whoever giggled there.
I think it was wrong.
It was me.
Ah!
Dirty
Camouflage
bastard.
laugh again.
So, as the Oracle up there stares at you, it's strange. I've never seen this before. It's, my eye is, the only thing I could say is, it's an old relic, old magic. I am connected to it. Maybe that's what you were feeling. I felt the pulses for a while, but I could
Bow
never...
chicka wow wow.
You felt it
I felt
before.
pulses, yes. But
You just see Ramallah like again deflate like he did in front of Godger, but this time even more, just like I'm not the only one.
her eyes go white and into her head, and you just see her body fling backwards, her arms spread, and you just hear a different voice coming from her throat. From the depths of the abyss, a dark entity shall rise, bringing with it chaos and destruction. The time of its escape draws near. For those who oppose it must prepare. But beware, the forces of betrayal are strong, and the path to victory shall be shrouded. The fate of the world hangs in the balance, for the dark entity is not the only threat. Shadow and flame, ancient powers through thought extinct, stir once more. For when the circles are closed, the fate is sealed. And she drops to the floor.
Fucking hell.
Fucking.
You should see my face right now. My eyes are like bursting out my head right now. I'm not even joking.
I'm
Ramallah's
sat
just like,
here in actual shock.
I know. You all thought Ramallah was just an alcoholic, didn't you?
I mean, you
No.
still are, but still.
Yeah, I mean, he
Yes.
absolutely still is.
No, I didn't think he was just alcoholic.
You thought he was.
I thought he
prick
was a
as well.
sexual predator and a thief and an alcoholic.
Well,
I thought
he
you were
is-
just a dumb alcoholic, but
He is that, but he's not a sexual predator. Everything's been
No, that's true.
consensual
No, that's
or
unfair.
paid for.
He is the only
Okay.
one who's had a prostitute, an escort, hunt him
It
down.
was a prostitute. He
Yeah.
wasn't expensive enough to be an escort. None of them were. Sorry, serious moment here.
As this is happening inside, you guys outside, as soon as you leave the door, you see the sister coming up the stairs again. She turns to one of you guys and says, "So, who do I give the reward to?"
That'd be me.
Okay, she gives you a bag with 2,000 gold pieces and 500 gold pieces worth of gems.
Oh shit!
As she's handing it over, you just hear the scream coming through the door. Now, I won't replay it, just in case you guys shit yourself again.
I mean, I'm ready for it now.
Yeah, we're ready for it now.
I thought someone was making a joke at some point because she touched.
That's
the
what I
gem and
thought. I thought someone
and
just screamed for some stupid reason. What the fuck is going on here?
someone was just making a sex noise, like ah. Was not prepared for that.
And then it got deep.
It got so dark.
The minute I hear the scream, could I just kind of burst through the door and
Yeah, give me
try?
Can I
G-
be
give me a
directly
dex.
behind?
give me a dex save check. Sorry, you guys.
What was it? Sorry,
Yeah,
was it?
I'm running in sword drone.
Dex
So is it 2,000 gold piece and how much?
and 500 gold
500.
worth of gems.
And 500, yeah, 500 in gold's worth of gems.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can make a decision later on, guys. What? one
Cool.
you
I'm just
prefer.
putting that in my inventory.
Yeah. So
Divide it up later.
yeah, dex
Yeah.
check for you two. You manage to burst through the door as everything's happening, Shafrat.
So I'm
Abigail,
okay,
you just
so-
sort of try and go for the door at the same time as him, but when he bashes through it first, the other door flies open, and you just find nothing in front of you.
Do
Fair.
they hear her prophecy or anything like that?
You hear half
Oh, like
the
that.
prophecy so far.
Thank fuck for that. Okay, so
So I would say that you guys would have broken during the fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Okay.
Rom, you've heard most of the stuff up till then.
but yeah. As she kind of drops to the floor and it's like,
What the
oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck, guys,
The
Guys.
sister comes running in.
she
She's. What did you do?
she changed and this horrible voice came out of her and she started talking about the fate of the world and there's a darkness coming and flames and shadows and I'm freaking the fuck out. Is she okay?
She goes over.
Stormcrow sprints over and Stormcrow runs over in front of him, puts his arms on both his shoulders, looks at it, looks at him, goes down, and goes, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're here, we're here."
Is anybody checking on the oracle with the sister, or
Yeah, I'll go
I'm-
over and
I'm
check.
I'll go
running
take a look.
over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll run over and check.
right? Give us a medicine check for one of you, whoever wants to do it.
I'm on it. 18.
18.
Bit of advantage because I'm helping.
Yeah.
Alright, roll again. 19 now. Thank
That's
you.
one. You guys run over, and Abigail, you like dive over to her side with the sister right beside you, and you checked a pulse, and you're just looking over. Sean is shaking.
I literally am. I'm like chain vaping right now.
So am I.
Did I give you guys a shiter? Sorry, was that?
I'm not even listening to what you're saying. I'm too busy scribbling down everything that's just happened.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need you to send that over to me because Mala would remember it, but I'm fucking freaking out right now.
I'll be honest. I think I couldn't catch dick of the prophecy because I was sort of sat there with my mouth open, just like, what the fuck?
I'll send.
Yeah.
I'll send.
There was
over
sort of like a half-rolled cigarette in my hand, just sort of like dropping tobacco everywhere, just like, what?
I'll send over the prophecy in a wee while for you.
Thank you.
So you
Oh,
check
I
and you
remember
put like your fingers to her neck and all that. You're trying to find a pulse. She is alive, but she is just unconscious at this moment in time.
Can I cast Cure Wounds?
It would do nothing at this moment in time. to be
Alright,
honest.
cool,
She's,
just double
she's
checking.
not taking things. She's just unconscious now. She's had a
Alright, yeah,
the-
so
the-
shock to the system, but yeah.
So the
She had a bit of an episode.
yes.
She
That's a fucking understatement. She had an entire fucking mini-series.
I think I've seen a series on Netflix.
I love how all of us are coping with this with humour.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the sister turns to you, Ramala, and says, "What happened? What was happening?"
I was speaking to her about the magical power that I have. I was suggested to come to her because she is very intuitive with magic, and when she looked into my magical ability, she screamed and her eyes rolled back. And like I said, this very different voice came out of her. And I don't know enough about this, but it seemed like maybe she was having a prophecy, or someone was talking through her, or
She had a-
something.
You just see the sister's face drop. She had a vision.
Is
But she's
this
not-
is this normal for her?
Not like this.
Has
She
this
may be.
ever happened before?
Not like this. She's
Fuck.
she's spoken of forbidden things in the past. People's futures and things like that, but
She
never this
she,
bad.
she mentioned that the magic that I have, there's some form of old relic, and it seemed to call to her magic or something, and that's why she decided to look closer, and this happened.
Her oracle's eye. It's an old relic. It's
Yeah.
something created years ago, thousands of years ago, and it helps. It helps oracles get in tune with the magical nature of Yggdrasil, and lets their powers focus deeper.
She mentioned the abyss.
I do not know.
Well, she did.
Please, everybody, leave now. We need to sort this out. Go, please. She needs to rest now. And she
Can-
starts ushering you guys away.
Can we
Seeing
come back?
that
and-
shit, I need a drink.
Can we come back and check if she's okay? And
Come back tomorrow. She might be
Yeah.
fine then, but just go, please.
Stormcrow's waving at Emerus to say, "Get over and give me a hand." And to Neff as well. He's just like, "Guys, get over here now. Help me."
What are you doing?
Yeah, I head over.
Needing a hand for moving.
Yeah, get Ramala moving and to get him to the pub quickly.
oh no, I'm kind of moving, but very slow. I'm just
Sort of in a trance type thing.
I'm freaking out.
What do you have to
Emerald.
freak out about?
Picks Ramala up and just starts carrying him.
Oh, that's nice.
You're now never washing. That's
yeah.
Ramala is
No
never
precipitation ever.
Yeah, like genuinely though, because he's so shaken up, he's only got a half chub.
Oh, I was taking a drink at that time, you bastard.
But
Everyone's not paying full attention. It accidentally hits Ramala's head on the door on the way out.
just one last question for Ramal. When that was happening, was the noise in his head or any of this weird power? Was it doing anything else? Was it?
No, this wasn't calling out to
Okay.
your magic.
It was like she was somehow reacted to
Yes,
me, but
this
I
was,
didn't react
this was
to
her magic now playing
Yeah.
a part.
Okay, cool, thank you. Yeah, I just surrender to Emerus and allow him to take me.
I was taking a drink that time.
Never drink when we're playing D&D. Not a thing.
So you guys start going down the stairs again. This time a little bit more shaken up from what you've all just heard and witnessed. It's probably the closest thing to a possession that any of you have seen so far in life. The way that when you wandered in, you've seen her bent out of shape and her body. What do you guys want to do when you're getting outside the temple?
Get to the pub.
Yeah.
Head straight for the pub.
You guys are going
Yeah.
for phallic. Right, somebody give me a survival.
On it.
Okay.
9.
Yeah. Abigail, you don't know where the phallic fish hook is. You're just
I didn't have time when I got
Yeah.
here, did I?
13.
I'll give you an advantage, Stormcrow, seeing as though you've been here and you've went to the phallic from where you've literally just came out.
15. It's only a slight improvement, but still.
Yeah, so it's enough. It gets you guys to the phallic. You guys go up to that one there. You know that once you get off that bridge, you've got to take a left and follow it to the next bridge, and you return
Yep.
to the phallic fish hook. As you guys, are you going into the tavern part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you
Yep.
guys wander in, you just see give me a perception check.
Okay.
All of us? So
Yeah, a couple of yous. Whoever wants to be paying attention for.
As I go in
16's
there.
my first time in there.
yeah, afterwards this
16
happened.
as well.
2 16s.
Yeah. As I go in there, I shout, Bashala, we need a table.
Bashala's in the in part of it. He just sort of turns. You hear him walking along. Go, oh, you guys are back.
Oop.
Right. Fug, table for them. And you just see Fug Lee's face pop outside of his little
Fug
serving
Lee.
hatch.
Oh yeah, you guys missed Bashara and Fugly last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
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 Fugly.
Fugly is the troll cook. He is in NPC's photos if you want to scroll up and see him
Ah,
at some
yes,
point.
I did see him actually. I knew the name.
Yeah.
Is he by any chance inspired by Pretty from
No,
Balzel?
no, just because that's called Pretty and mine's is called Fugly. That's
Okay.
And Pretty's an ogre, not a troll.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Oh yeah, fair point.
God.
Jesus, racist or what?
They don't
They
all
don't all look
alike.
the same, Rob. You'd be better.
Yes. Neff, you just catch some racism from him. So, Shafrat and Abigail, as you guys wander in, you see a few tables that are empty. There is a little bit of a crowd. They seem to be all right. You see Sir Craven standing at the bar with like a whiskey in his hand, just staring about the place, just making sure that he's fine. You catch two soldiers. What you see, like a soldier's sort of home guard, sitting at a table beside him.
I walk up to Mansbane and I just go, make mine a double.
And I buy a round for the entire party.
I'll take a bottle of whiskey, please, just a whole one.
Okay.
Abigail, as you sort of get out your purse, you see the dwarvish bartender lassie just look up at you and go, "Oh no, Bashala says it's on the house tonight, so just you put your cash away, dear."
I bow my head in thanks.
Yeah. As Stormcrow, can I get a perception check from you?
Yes, I can. And 11, so shite.
So as you wander in, you look over to, you hear music playing inside the tavern. You look over to the little stage that you were performing at before, a couple of days ago in there, and you see sort of like a group of 4 what look to be Hadozi people as well. One's quite big, a couple are sort of small, skinny, and one looks female in stature, and they're just playing away. You see that with the bigger one in the background, he's sort of banging on cymbals and what looks like drums. Just there. The other ones have got like lutes and lyres and that as well. And on the board at the front of it, it just reads "The Humans."
Oh, nice.
And they're just playing "I'm happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bed." You
Not
just hear the
like
music
I'm
playing.
useless,
And these
not
are
a long future.
a local band
It's
called The
coming on.
Humans.
Yeah, Hadozian, what Bashala is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lets.
I just check it back to my notes because I've used about 2 different things for notebooks. I was just checking I had everything noted down.
Yep, that's fine. You see them playing in the background. You just sort of your foot tapping. You're thinking, oh, that's actually quite alright music. It's different vibe to what you're used to playing.
I feel the way that I feel.
What?
I
What's he
won't
done?
apologise. I
Check
just
the
said,
gen chat in Discord.
That's... you fucking asshole.
way more shoot. Way more shoot.
What,
I don't
as
know. I
in-
found that funny. This is more important to me because I couldn't give a fuck about Percy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't know him.
Storm
He's not in my campaign. I don't care.
Stormcloak dies.
Exactly.
Such
But
a
I can't be
nice
fair.
guy.
What shook you more, my singing or the screaming?
Oh,
Screaming.
definitely the screaming.
Yeah.
What?
That's
What
not
did
to
I
say that you're
miss?
singing. There was a band singing the Gorillas.
But they
No, the
called the
humans.
humans.
Yeah.
A bunch of Hadozi called the humans.
Wow.
I've told you before anyway what's going to be popping up at some point, haven't I? Before invited you into this, so or you probably can't remember.
Yeah, you told me. Well, you gave me a few hints
No, I
about things
think-
that were going to be happening. So yeah, I'm still waiting for some of them to appear.
Oh, don't worry. Some of them have got trigger points. Don't you worry about that. So, man's been staring at you all as you wander through, and you guys go to the bar, order your drinks. He looks around, sees like a booth that's a little bit away from each other, from everybody, but sort of heading away. Should we talk? We should talk over there. And he wanders over, has a seat. Everybody following him, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramal gets his bottle of whiskey and just finds the closest area to. Is there like a hearth fire?
Not where you guys are at the moment. That's sort of further into the bar bit.
He'll just sit in the corner of the table if he can and stare at the table.
Yeah.
Not listening.
Playing everything back in his head, I take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, as you guys sit down, Sir Mansbane turns around. So, the letter. He brings out a letter and he just starts describing it. Your friend Uthanar Ursa sends his regards and says that he's had to pull the caravan away. A few nights ago, you were all attacked, I believe, yes?
Yeah.
Well, the night that it's saying here that he sent you all away, they were attacked again on their way, and he decided the best thing to do would be to abandon the trail to Apleona. He's now back on his way to Arborea. So, he will not be coming. And he has asked that all of you join me. I had a shipment that was going to be part of the caravan going up north. But he's had to move away, obviously, because of the attacks. He's asked you to help get it back when you have finished your task. Now, from what I've understood, your task is you have to retrieve something here, correct?
Correct.
Yes. The artifact that Ursa mentions in the note, and he puts it in front of you guys to see, I do not think that's here anymore.
Do you have an idea where it might be?
From the note, as we were speaking to Captain Godger, it seems that they've taken it with them. From a reliable source, I shall say, it seems they are no longer here. and it is no longer here. It's moved away with with the fist himself. I would like you to join me in getting my caravan, out of the city and joining up with yours.
Okay.
This is noted here, and from the letter you said, it seems they are taking your prize to the caravan. And this is all on the assumption that you guys have been speaking about the letter in front of him during your conversation with Captain Godger. So, are you willing to defend my caravan, or do you want to try and get back quicker yourself? I'm sending my best people with you, so you should be fine. Should be. Ha! He just takes a swig of his drink.
Abigail, who's been sort of downing half a bottle of vodka by this point, is like, might as well, like, you know. Clearly just fully gone by this point from the shock of everything, just needed to down it, and we'll probably have no memory of this conversation in the morning.
Just like you have no memory of giving Stormcrow your dagger.
Yeah, further proving the point to the rest of the party.
So what do you say? I'm sending it out tomorrow now. Are you going to be part of it, or what?
What time are you leaving in the morning?
About 7 in the morning, as soon as the doors open.
We have a couple of stops to make before then. If you could postpone it maybe till noon. We need to stop at the temple and the stronghold before we leave.
And we need to go get our horses and our horses back.
Your horses?
You got
Yeah.
horses?
Yeah. How else do you think we got here ahead of the caravan?
I ran the whole... And I just sort of trail off and just clearly just gone.
An emotional drunk.
So it's basically just like an average night out drinking with you then.
Yeah.
Oh, you get.
This is fine. If that's what you wish, we can leave it off a few hours extra, but I will have my caravan waiting. What stables is it you were at? What sector?
Shit. You know what? Our colleague who disappeared is the one who actually would remember that. And I look at Emrys and go, do you remember which one it was?
Yellow sector.
Oh,
It was in the yellow
I think
sector. I
we
remember
will-
that. But
we were supposed to come through one door, but we came through the wrong one. I don't remember that much.
yeah. So
Came
the
through
stable's
red.
in the yellow sector.
So, I know the ones. Oh,
Yeah, the guards made a right cock up of our arrival.
yes.
So I just go, yeah, the guards, and give a sort of sideways look at Ramala.
Rumala's staring at the table.
Abigail's sort of half leaning on Stormcrow now, just totally gone.
That's fine. Shafrat,
Yep.
you'll be going on this one.
I thought as much.
Yes. I would feel better if you were out of the city with this.
You know what? Me too. Strangely enough.
Your skills are better off out there, not here in this hellhole. So, I apologize for the brashness of everything here. My head is not where it should be at the moment. Getting kidnapped and attacked, and then possibly tortured. Hasn't really left a good mark on my day.
Oh boy.
If you go see Bashala, sir, you may well be able to get a room here. Ask him if he would do Stormcrow a favour. I think he owes me one for the performance the other day.
I'm
Give a
going
nice
back to the
performance.
stronghold. I'm going back there this evening. My residence is no longer safe. I spoke to Captain Godger after you all left for the temple. I am staying there this evening as a guest of the crown. But I thank you for the offer.
Oh,
She-
and can you
she knew-
please tell Lady Gashwin that we have not forgotten our her request to us, and we shall still do our best to see if we can find out any information.
I shall give her your best. My caravan will be leaving from the stables you spoke of. If you come meet me at the stronghold tomorrow morning, that should be fine. I'll deal with my arrangements there. You say you have to go there anyway in the morning?
Yeah, we have to go to the temple first, but we can arrange to meet you afterwards. Hopefully, by then our colleague should have reappeared.
The one that disappeared in front of us.
The cat person. They went poof.
That was my friend Mel.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
will she find her way back
Christ.
to us, Emirates?
You just see.
What was that little one?
Will she be able to find her way back to us?
She will, don't you worry.
You see.
As he says that, he kind of rubs his hand across his wrist. Kind of like when Shawn Michaels is walking down to the ring and does the wrist rub thing.
Yeah.
He does that kind of sat at the table.
Touching the bracelet, yeah.
Yep.
Craven looks at you all. He looks at Abigail. I believe they need to be put to bed. So, I'll see you all in the morning. Try not to stay up too late drinking. And he just sort of downs his drink. More will be explained when we're leaving. Good night. And I do apologize, and I thank you all for everything you've done for me today. Shafrat, look after them
Yeah.
tonight.
I'll do my best.
Your tab is on me. Are you staying here? I take it?
Yeah, I'll stay.
Yeah.
here.
That's fine.
Oh, it's okay. We've already got him a room sorted.
That's fine then.
Uh,
And he just walks out through past Bashala, and he just sort of puts money down for him. Give me a perception check. Anybody that wants to hear. Abigail, you probably won't because you're knocked out now.
can I just do it at the disadvantage so we can have hazy memories in the morning?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
21. Neff, why did
15.
you?
Ah, that one!
I'm not gonna say. Yeah, no, you can't hear. You're sliding off of Stormcrow at this moment in time.
Don't even need to do the second roll.
Neff's too busy in his drinks.
Neff just noticed. Neff hasn't even noticed he's got back to the phallic fish hook.
No, not
Yeah.
yet.
He's just busy drinking his vodka and Crimson Minotaur.
No.
Apple teeny, easy on the teeny.
Shaf, Emrys, and Storm, you guys just as Craven's walking out of the bar area and going past Bashala, you just hear him turn around to him and say, "This is for everybody's rooms. Just keep an eye on them, please." And you just see Bashala's eyes light up. Yes, sir, no problem. And he takes the bag of gold.
No problem.
What do you guys want to do?
I'll look up to everyone and say, well, I guess we could divide the money, and I'll go into my bag and pull out the 1,000 gold I found in Thorgrim's room, and just throw the pouch. I guess it was in a bag,
Yeah.
so I'll just throw that on the table.
I pull out the 258 that I found.
Okay.
Emrys, I know you have some that were for the 5 of us. Is it worth, since we've got all this, is it worth you just holding on to that in case?
If you want me to hold on to it, it will be very safe.
Yeah, so I give Emrys the bag from the sister as well in the temple, with the 2,000 gold piece and the 500 gold worth of gems. So yeah.
Will we just divvy this up, and he can keep the 500
Well,
back up?
So I just got to put a sideways glance towards Shafrat and Abigail and go, we'll sort that out in the morning. Because the other day they weren't there for half the shit, so why should they get all the money?
They were there for the returning the what do you call it? The Oracle's Eye, so
Yeah, they get some of that, but the rest of it, nah.
I mean,
We stole that money
technically,
from Thorgrim fair and square.
Yeah, and who killed half the people that were there?
We'd already stolen the money by that point.
And you wouldn't have gone out alive if I wasn't there. But you want to start this partnership of Hoth like that, then fair enough.
I have always
Emrys
found,
just gives him the side eye and grunts.
I've always found personally that you don't want to be partnering with people in bad terms. They were there, they helped us fight, and I don't see an issue with it personally. But I will go with what the group says.
So
I'll be
as
honest,
you guys are sort of
on
sitting
the-
there talking about money and things like that, the night starts to roll away from you all. Are you all wanting to go for a long rest?
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I will.
I think Ramala's probably not wanting to stay up.
So well, we still got a room, haven't we, from when the mouse is going to have. So Emrys can carry Abigail upstairs and put her in that room so she's on her own
Yeah.
to just sleep it off.
Mouse has got a room, but everybody's got their own room now. Basically, he's went and
Cool.
bought rooms. You and Emrys are still sharing the room, yeah? One of you got a travel... Stormcrow got a travel cot, yeah?
Whoa. I never said I was getting a travel cart.
Is this... well, we play rollies here, like...
I think they are.
Who's getting the travel cot?
I don't mind Neffy bunking in with me if that's easier.
Yeah, I'll go in with Rum.
That
As,
means that everyone else can have their own room, I think.
As you guys are winding down the night, you're all starting to walk up the stairs, going to bed. Emrys, you feel a little tug on your wrist, and you know what that is. You see the bracelet that you and Mouse share. You see it starting to glow again with that faint little green glow. You know what this means. As you're all sort of going off to bed, you just see popping into existence again. Boop! Mouse. Oh, that was longer than usual.
It's glad to have you back. Are you
So,
okay?
what did I miss? And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Sweet.
Amazing.
You guys will be able to have a long rest.
Can we do that now?
Yeah, you can have it now.
Yeah, we'll
Can we
put
level
ourselves
up?
in for a long rest now.
Fuck, man. I'm going to be studying that fucking prophecy when you send it along. Looking for clues and shit.
Well, how did everybody enjoy it?
Yeah,
Good,
I
man.
loved it.
Really good.
That was a good
Bloody
one.
Comical, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a bit of a mix of everything there.
Yeah. I'm freaking out still. I'm not going to lie.
I
still
know.
in a panic.
Like, I've gone through half a tank of my vape,
Like,
and it is scalding hot.
I really wish at this point in time with something like that, like, should have played it with cameras
Yeah.
and
Yes.
had that on in the background just to see everybody's reaction.
Man,
Yeah.
I think we
think-
should do that going forward if it's a major thing.
Yeah.
If you could have seen my face there, man, honestly, everything was wide open in my face. I was just like,
Yeah. Just the whole setup of it, I was thinking to myself, you know what, I've got to try and give them a shiter, and then like everything that I'd sort of done was planned out before, and then as soon as you were like, oh, I really want to speak to her, I really want to do this, I was like, oh my god, this is working out perfectly. And then getting a chance when she's like coming to study you and she makes physical touch with you, like especially on something like that, I was like, oh my god, this is just falling perfectly into line.
Yeah.
Boom.
it's
It didn't happen. I
think
slightly
fucking
zoned
kept
out.
circling now, it didn't.
For once you had a plan, and we actually fucking managed to do it right.
You nearly never as well, because I was just expecting Rom to steal the eye.
Yeah.
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 When Dodger mentioned, when he did the check on it, I'm like, okay, this isn't going to give me any. At that point, I was like, right, we'll get the money then, that's fine. And
Yeah.
also, we'll get into the favour of someone who seems kind of important. And then when Dodger mentioned her as well, might have answers for me, I was like, well, I'm absolutely bringing that now. Because Ramallah couldn't give a fuck about money or anything like that compared to what he's looking for. That he cares about that more than anything else. So it's
Yeah.
like,
And I'm
nah,
going to say,
it-
without spoilers or anything like that, you're looking for your answers, but you're asking the wrong questions to find the answers.
yeah,
So
I know. But I know I'm kind of like getting this impression because it's like not learned anything yet, but at the same time, like Ramallah goes, and, it's going to be a long campaign. We'll find out, or we won't.
yeah, so we never know. Ramallah might get cut down at some point,
Yeah,
and that's him gone, and we don't ever need to worry about his.
yeah, it could happen.
That could always happen,
It
and
can
that's
always
not
happen.
that's not a threat. That's just a
No, that's a promise.
yeah. That's a promise. Ramallah is going to die soon.
Die. But no, yeah, that was cool. I
That
really
was
liked
wicked, man. Really enjoyed that.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
man.
much.
That was a really
That
good
was fun, man.
session. Nice one. That was brilliant, that.
Even if my rolls are shit.
I think
Yeah.
I had the worst rolls, but they worked
I-
so well.
The fact that you kept failing the history checks, I was gutted when you actually did a good enough one. I was like, fuck, this would have been so much funnier if this had been a running joke throughout the entire campaign.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
as soon as
Like
that
I said,
happened-
like at the big bad, you gone, that's where I fucking know you from. Give me back my fucking dagger.
Give me my dagger.
I
No.
didn't steal it.
that would have been a brilliant conversation. Just down the line would have been like 15 sessions in, and Abigail still having to make history checks to how the fuck do I know? Stormcrow, like it would have been getting on people's nerves at some point, but comically it would have just been fucking amazing because it's like failing every single time, like rolling nat 20s on attacks and shit like that would have been perfect. And then it's like, oh, just a small history check. Why can't I get this?
Oh!
Fucking
Advantage every time they see Storm use it and still failing.
Yeah. It would have been even funnier if it would have been after the final battle with the big bad. We've saved the world, everybody's hunky dory, and it's like, oh, go on,
Oh.
Abigail, give me one more history check. Natural 20, and you'd be like, walking down the road at the end of it, give me back my fucking dagger.
Wait, did you mention 5 years ago you were in Jarl Hannesburg? Oh. Well, guys, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed that one.
Oh,
Did,
I
mate.
do apologise,
Yeah.
but I take no. I'm not buying you guys new underwear just in case you all got a shite. That is something
that was
that
a
for the
cool
last few weeks, last couple of months, I was like, this definitely has to be something in here for you guys, and I definitely need to scream at you all,
Oh, yeah.
just to give you all a little bit of a shiter.
And also because we deserve it.
Yes, that's
Yeah, I'm
Mark,
waiting for the right moment with you guys in my game.
to scream at us.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's fine. That's fine. We're waiting for it. Oh,
It'd be-
Right, nice one, guys. I gotta
Right,
go have a
guys.
shower and get my shit ready for the morning. So I gotta be up at 6:30.
oh.
I gotta be up at 4:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
Totally.
I've got no kids, so I've got to be up at just whenever I want.
Nah.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
I
John.
don't have kids, but I have a job.
Oh,
I've got
man.
to feed the kids that are in my basement. So I mean, what? No.
Right, all right, kids.
Are we still recording?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Hey,
that was our last
we
ever
got
game.
Joseph Fritzl fucking DMing our game.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
he is a dungeon master.
What makes it
Hey!
worse is I'm in a flat, so the dungeon underneath me is somebody else's house. That's right. I'll stop the recording.
Ah.